Feeling your heartbeat. That's what I want.
His name is Yus, and he is singing Heartbeat at Eurovision 2016 for Latvia. Was so much hype when Yus won Latvia's Supernova. Has the hype continued? Do you still think he's a contender?
I like this. I really like this. Yeah. You know, it's one of those songs that has a very vintage quality. You kind of feel that you've heard it before, perhaps last year. Yeah, it's pacey, it's got that sexy beat. I really like the sparse production. It's very much nodding to Aminata Savadogo, no surprises there. She wrote, composed and arranged the track. But you still gives it that male quality. I like it.
This is the thing. I think it really sparkled at Supernova because last year Supernova was quite strong and it was quite shocking because Latvia, like, generally is a benchmark for, like, bad songs at Eurovision until Aminata last year. Like Marcus Riva, and this year pretty much he like had it sewn up for him because Aminata was singing the song. But since then it has faded for me. I think I loved the drama of the beats, it was very dark and intense. Whereas now I don't know if it's lost some of the power and it's more just him screaming Heartbeat for 3 minutes. I do love the song, I think it's catchy, and I think first listen, it'll be mesmerising, the stadium amazing. But I don't think this is going to be top 6 for Latvia again. I think if they get into the lower top 10, they'll be doing well on the night.
I adore it. I did from the very first second I heard it. I thought that was the first song of the year, I think, where I heard it and thought this could win Eurovision. Do I still think it could win Eurovision? Probably not as much as I would like it to. I think that there are more suitable male vocalist songs like France or Russia that will probably usurp Yus a little bit. That being said, I think we should always remember when he won Supernova, he was right pretty much at the top of the betting odds. And again, that immediate reaction that you get is sometimes better than something that's prolonged because it means that people latched onto your song right away, and that's what you need on the Saturday night in the final. Of course, he will make the final, and I think he makes it very much his own song, even though it's an Aminata production all around. I think that it feels like something true to him. My only concern is that, yes, every time that we heard it, it seemed to sort of drop a little bit. The very first time you performed it on Supernova in the Heats was incredible, and I hope they go back to something more like that.
William, how many times will Eurovision people hear this?
About 10 million. Listen, we have to situate things temporally. When I first heard this in, January, February, it was towards my top, but it has tumbled significantly since then. I think he's a fantastic performer. I think Aminata Savadogo knows how to serve it. This is kind of Nordic pop, Baltic pop. She's really helped Latvia create a unique sound.
Burkina Faso, real nice.
Absolutely. Burkina Faso in Riga. The success here, the victory is already won, because the success is keeping a good thing going in Latvia. They will make the final. They have one of the strongest national selections in Europe now, so this is a victory. As for the song, as for Yus, I'm a bit lukewarm on it at this point. I agree with one of you, you said top 10 would be a success, and I think, 7th or 8th position is realistic. I think the juries will like this, I think the public will like it, but I think there are other males who are going to bring bigger staging, Sergei Lazarev, or I guess songs that might be a bit more mainstream, as in Franz, and I say that because this is almost futuristic again. It's so contemporary, it's almost tomorrow, and that's not an insult, it's just saying he's ahead of the time, ahead of the curve. This is not my winner of Eurovision 2016. But I love Yus, I love Latvia, I love Supernova. Like a supernova, he explodes with energy and light. And I think the staging will be tasteful here. If judging from last year, you could take Aminata's simple staging and kind of apply it here, which they did at Supernova, and it's going to do really well. Latvia, do they eat pierogi in Latvia? I want to eat, whatever your cuisine is, I want to eat it, I want to taste it. I don't know what I'm saying, I just know that I like this. Well done.
I think it says a lot that we're talking about Latvia in the terms of, oh, they'll probably get the top 10 again. Imagine 2 years ago, we would never have been talking about Latvia as being a perennial top 10 country now.
You're right.
Well, let's go around and give our scores out of 10, starting with Angus.
So I have 6.5 for these. It's a good song and I enjoy it, but yeah, it's like it's slipped down in my rankings since like for the reasons we discussed, like male vocalists, stronger songs. But like a killer staging could really pull this up for me.
I am giving Heartbeat a 9.5. It was my number 1. It's probably now my number 2 behind Lighthouse, but I love it. I really want Latvia to do well again, and I would be happy to go to Riga next year, so...
I love how it's almost childlike. I love
I
it.
know! But I am. I like it when like the underdog does well.
One thing I really like about Heartbeat is that you can pair a song back, keep it contemporary, and at the same time stop your listeners from feeling rather sleepy. Take note, Sweden. I'm giving this a 7.
I like the styling. I think he looks very hip and very now. There's a Michael Jackson quality, but updated for 2016. And we've got to comment on those vocals, the studio version and the live version. I dare you to find a difference. The man can sing. He's got a bright future.
Consistent.
Consistent. And you know, in 10 years, I'd love him to come back to Eurovision and win it all. I don't think that'll happen this year. But my score is a very solid and lucky 7.
It's a respectable score.
Absolutely. That's what we think of Heartbeat. What do you think? Does it get your blood flowing? Let us know here on Weebie Vlogs.
And William, what's the average score across all?
Oh,
yeah! The public wants to know.
The blood was rushing to my head through my heart. The average score across all 40 Weebie jurors around the world, ages 14 to 65 in more than 23 countries, is 7.42. That is really good.
Really good.
Very
Like,
respectable.
We
Very
don't rate
respectable.
songs
And
above 7.
deserved.
Yeah.
That's
Fantastic.
to be commended.
So all that stuff I said about Heartflow commenting on Weebie Vlogs.
And please do add your comments. Do you really think Heartbeat should win it this year? Or do you think he should come back in 10 years and win it all?
And make sure to subscribe to our video so if Youth does come back in 10 years, you'll still be seeing all of them below.
And give us a thumbs up so we know you liked the video.
Or a thumbs down. See you later. Bye.